Hey everyone, so I know I have some swatches on my arm. I just did a review of the Maybelline the Nudes palette, and I just wanted to do one more kind of video on it just to kind of bring up my spirits, because that was not an impressive video. If you want to see my review of the Maybelline the Nudes palette, I'll link it down below. I'll tell you guys, it was not pretty. It is a very, very honest review, so if you're afraid of it, don't really watch that. So today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different video for my channel. I'm very beauty based, what I would believe, when it comes to my channel, but I really wanted to do this video for you guys, seeing as I've seen a few people question it when I've like worn it in videos, and I do work at a company that sells this I work at a store that sells this company's jewelry line, so I thought I would mention it and kind of give you guys the 411 and the insides to Pandora bracelets. I thought this would just be a fun little video to do. So first off, with just about the bracelet itself, there are many different varieties of the bracelet that you can buy. I personally have two different options. I have the original Clasp, or you can't. And I'm just trying to like zoom in on things that but has like little coils which stretch out over time that to kind of make room for the charms that you're putting on there, which is awesome, seeing as when you first buy it, they only recommend that you get 2 fingers underneath to have enough space for charms and stretching. So that's kind of how you recommend the size of the original bracelet. And then there's 2 options for the clasp of the original bracelet. I have the original Pandora clasp, which is a little barrel, and then it has a little line, and you just stick your thumb into the thing and it just pops open. This is the easiest one to open and close by yourself, but there is the classic lobster catch, which you'll find in most bracelets, and I'll insert a picture. And you can get that lobster clasp on this bracelet as well. This bracelet retails for $75. The lobster catch retails for $50. So it is a big price jump. Well, not a big price jump, but it is a price jump if you're thinking about saving money. The lobster catch, it's the exact same bracelet, just a different clasp. But this one is easier to close by yourself. Then you also have the option of the Bangle Bracelet, which is supposed to do the same function. It's supposed to hold charms, but it's more stiff, it's very like hard and stationary on your wrist. The problem with the bangle though is that it only does come in 3 sizes. It comes in the 6.7 inches around, the 7.5 inches around, and then the 8.3. So it comes in small, medium, and large. So if you don't fit in one of those 3 sizes, which most people can, but if you don't, then the bangle bracelet isn't really going to be the best. Another thing about the bangle bracelet is that you can only fit about 7 to 8 charms on it if you're getting your size. If you wish to go a size up, it will be a bit more oversized on you, but you can usually fit up to about 10 charms. Still, you can't fit as many as the original bracelet, which holds about 13 to 17 depending on the size. Now going back to the original bracelet, you can get this in a range of many different sizes, starting at 6.3 inches around, which does not include the 2 fingers underneath, so make sure you're not measuring your wrist and then going into a Pandora counter. That would be stupid. Make sure you're getting the lady to check for you and make sure that it is the right size. But it does start at 6.3 inches around, which I've found can usually fit the average 8 to 9-year-old, all the way up to a size 9 inches around, which works great for my bigger wristed ladies. I personally take the 7.5, which is kind of the medium average size that I've found a lot of women take. Now, in addition to the original and the bangle bracelets, you also have some leather options, which I will also insert a picture of. There are many different options with the leathers. The only problem with them is that you have to be very cautious about getting them in water, and you can only, once again, put about 6 to 7 charms on them, depending on like how big of size you get, anything like that. But there are a wide range of colors. These don't tend to be as popular as the bangle or the original, but they are a great option for spicing up a look. Now getting into the charms themselves, there's different options that you can do. There is the clips, which are little charms that open up, and they kind of look, I'm sorry, I'm just opening one, and they kind of have little teeth that kind of like loop in, and they open up and they like close open and close, as you can see that. Now the function of this is that the silver bracelets have little threads on them. If you can see that, it's like a little section that's a bit different from the rest of the bracelet. This clip is meant to go on those threads so that it will stay in place. Like if you can see that, like it is not moving, so that it will keep other charms centered in the center of the bracelet, which is awesome. You can also get spacers, which I will insert a picture of. And these are like miniature charms that we normally recommend you would only buy once your bracelet's almost full. So you can kind of see where you want to insert those, because it's a great way to fill up your bracelet if you only have tiny little spaces left. And that's kind of the function of them. They're usually more inexpensive than charms, seeing as it's not as much sterling. The bracelet, now that we've done specialty charms, the primary form of the bracelet is sterling silver, 925 sterling silver, which is awesome. It's a great material. You can also get the two-tone, which means that it has a 14K clasp, and then the rest of the bracelet is sterling silver, and you can also get the bracelet in all 14K gold. The only problem with the 14K added anywhere on the bracelet, including the charms, is that it gets it into a much higher price range than the basic sterling silver bracelet. Or even the basic sterling silver charm. The price usually doubles, triples. In comparison to the sterling silver bracelet at $75, the 14 karat gold one can range into the $1,500s, $1,700 range, which if you were looking for an investment purchase might be a fun idea, but for the average person I find that sterling silver usually works the best. Now as for the average charms themselves, you have many different options. These are just some of the ones I have. I kind of turn this into like my sentimental bracelet, or like my more me charms. On here I just have like a little dangly lighthouse. I have a graduation cap. The charms normally come in two different functions. You can get the regular charms, which are just little baubles that slide through the hole of the bracelet and just kind of chill on there. This one's a little bow, if you can see that. And then you also have the dangles, which normally have just a little loop, a little O-ring, and then a dangle of some sort. This is just my lighthouse. There's different types of charms that you can get, ranging from letters, numbers. You can get different travel things. You can get almost every animal you can imagine. You can get, I actually have a mouse in a teacup. Mouse sitting in a teacup. Do you see this? Mouse chilling in a teacup. Like, there are so many different charms that you can choose from, and that's kind of the personalization of the Pandora bracelet, is that it's not your standard charm company where there's like about 50 charms and those are all you have. Like, Pandora has about 400 charms in rotation all year round, and they're constantly discontinuing old charms to bring in room for new charms, which is awesome. If you're thinking about starting a Pandora bracelet, make sure you're asking your sales associate at whatever Pandora location you go to if there's any deals on currently. There is a year-round deal going on that's been going on for like the last 3 years, and it's called the Iconic Set. That gives you the original bracelet, 2 charms that have like a kind of a gardenia print on them. I don't have them here. I will insert. And then you also get a $40 charm credit, which you can use to buy a Murano or like different charms that you would like. I don't personally have any Muranos. I don't really like the look of them, but I will insert a. And these are actually blown glass charms that give you a lot of color and a lot of more like pigmented color onto your bracelet. It's what a lot of people use if they want to do a color theme. So when it comes to sets, you definitely want to ask, because it can give you a great deal. The Iconic Set, I know, saves you about $25, but I know that there are some deals that go on where you can save a lot more. Throughout the years, periodically, they'll have, you know, deals where if you spend so much, you get a free bracelet. And it's like, what? I know the one that just went on probably a couple months ago was spend $125 and you get a free sterling silver barrel clasp bracelet, retailed at $75. So if instead of spending, you know, $160 on the bracelet set, you can spend $125 or $150, I can't remember, it was one of the two, and in charms and clips, and then just get a free bracelet. Like, why wouldn't you be doing this? So make sure you're asking your sales associate what the hell is going on in the Pandora world, because you can save yourself a ton of money. As for specialty holiday charms, every holiday they do come out with different specific holiday charms. Some of them are limited edition, such as the Mother's Day one, which comes with specialty packaging and all that, and those are only there for limited time. A lot of holiday charms are available year-round, so even right now if you wanted to go out and get a holiday charm that you're seeing on the Pandora website or in the Pandora catalog, you can go to any Pandora retailer and pick that up today. Do not worry that it is August. You can pick up a Christmas charm right now, which makes life so much better. So I thought I would just give you guys kind of the info on Pandora bracelets, seeing as I do spend most of my days selling them and I wear them myself, and I've heard a few of you guys comment on them. So if you guys have any other questions, just leave them in comments down below. You know, stalk me, just the regular thing, just find me and I will answer your questions. And then I'll also link the Pandora site down below, which has some great features like a bracelet builder where you can see how charms look on a bracelet, and you can see the different charms and charm prices, and all the charm prices listed on the website are the exact prices internationally. No company is allowed to inflate the prices of Pandora charms. It's against the company's policy. So whatever charm you see stated on the site will be the exact price that you get the charm for in a store, which is awesome. So I'll link that site down below if you guys have any other inquiries, or if you want to check out the bracelets, or if you want to see what charms there are. You can definitely look down below. There are so many charms, so I couldn't sit here. It would be a 4-hour video if I sat here and listed out every charm that Pandora has. So if you have any charm questions or anything, you can go on there as well. So I will see you guys next time, and I'll talk to you later.
I don't mind you coming here, wasting all my time.